let's talk about tax deeds. So tax deeds are really interesting. Essentially, the way they work is that if someone has been delinquent or non-paying with their property taxes, their property goes back to the county, and the county takes possession of the property. This could be a land, mobile home, land with a mobile home, or land with a house on it. Typically, it's just a vacant land. Sometimes it's land with a mobile home on it. If with land with a mobile home, generally it's going to have improvements like septic, well, and power, which is something worth making note of because that will add considerable value to the property. Anyway, let's get started. Here's a screen capture video. Okay, with Florida, Florida has 67 counties, and most, if not all, of these counties have tax deed sales. So think about it. Hundreds and thousands of properties that are bought back by the county, and you can buy a tax deed. Now, here's a basic overview of how this works, and I am not giving legal advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, but what I want you to do is take what I'm giving you and model it and let it inspire and motivate you to find out additional information. And with the information and the knowledge and the skills that you have, hopefully you can put together a system and you can use this as leverage to earn money. All right, let's get started. Okay, in Florida, I got a tax deed list from the Levy County, Florida property appraiser. So if you want to get this, you can just search online for Levy County, Florida property appraiser website. Go to that website, bookmark it, call them, and ask them if they have a list of county-owned properties that are owned by Levy County, and ask them to send you that list. It might be free, it might be a few dollars. If it's a few dollars, pay it, because it is worth it. So this is the list, and here's a screen capture. This is a list, so this is me going over the list. It's a big list. On the left-hand side, we have certificate number. Right beside that, we have property number, then rate, then face amount available, then purchase amount, and the view, the select. So we can view this. We go on that. We're just going to back up off that. And this is my bidder name. I had to put my information in. It's almost like a W-2 form, right? So I can bid on this tax deed, on these tax deeds, right? So what I did is I copied this list and I put it into a notepad. I took this whole list, I copied it, and I put it into this notepad. Now, why did I do this? I did this because I wanted to have here little notes about the properties that I'd researched. And you can do the same thing if you want. So again, this is Levy County Property Appraiser tax deed properties list. So again, over here, certificate number, property number, also called a parcel ID number or parcel control number, the rate, 18%, the face, purchase amount, and view. So here's how this works, and this is where it gets really fun. Okay, we can take this property number, right? And you can do the same thing. You can model this for whatever county that you're interested in researching. We're going to copy that property number, okay? And just bear with me for a minute here. And we're going to go to the property appraiser website. This is qpublic.net. If you go to qpublic.net/LEVY for Levy County, and you agree to search, let's say, do you agree to these results, etc. So you agree to that. You search here. We copied the property number, which is also the parcel control number, parcel ID number. We're going to right-click the mouse. We're pasting it in there, and we're hitting search. Okay. This has information about the property. We're going to go up and down. Oh, there's a little picture of the property. That's cool. We're going to go back up. and we're going to go to map. Okay, so we click on map. We see what the property looks like. Oh, it's a little triangle. Is that worth anything? Who knows? Maybe you could put a tree there. Maybe you could do like a memorial for veterans and have a donation bucket or something. You could probably do something nice. Just have a little garden there. Why not? Maybe you could rent this out to someone if you could get permission for someone who has a fruit stand. You could rent it out to you for the entire month for $90 a month or $50 a month. Maybe this is a highway, right? Maybe you could donate this to charity. Maybe you could sell it to that person or this person. This is 0.04 acres, right? I'm going to back up on this. And there's stuff around. There's someone who owns that property. So maybe this guy would want to buy that little section from you. Maybe $100 or a couple $100. Maybe not. Okay. But here's the thing. You can get creative with it. You can see what you can use that for under certain circumstances. So let's go over these circumstances. So here's the overview. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast or all over the place. Property number, parcel ID number, right? The rate is 18%. So if you purchase this, okay, and you get this tax deed, you pay $51.27, right? And this is what you get. You get that triangle-shaped property we just looked at, which is this. You don't get that. You have the deed on it, okay? Now, when this triangle-shaped property goes up to a tax deed sale, say no one buys it, okay? No one buys it, okay? Okay, you've spent $51.27. $51.27, that's not a lot of money. And say no one buys it. Look, you own this triangle-shaped piece of property. You could sell it to this person, maybe it could be zoned for you donate it to a charity or something, or just have a little garden there. Maybe you could do something with it to earn some money. Who knows? Okay. But let's say someone does buy it. Let's say this sells at the tax deed for a few $100, that triangle-shaped property that you bought the deed for $51.27. Now here's where it gets interesting. 0.04 acres. If that sells at the tax deed, you put in $51.27, and look, your interest is 18%. 18%. Think about it. Pretty nice. So either you get the 18% interest on your investment of $51.27, or you get this cool triangle-shaped property. Who knows? It's a small investment to make for something that has a lot of interesting results, both financially and from a creative standpoint. Let's look at the next property, okay? Parcel number, copy it. We go back here, we go to the property appraiser in the same county. We go to search. We right click, parcel number, we go to search. Let's go directly to map. Look at that, that's a nice sized property. It's 1 acre. 1 acre property. Let's back up the map. This property appears to be in Levy County or Levy County in Chiefland, Florida. There's the Swanee River. Here's Dixie County. I'm going to zoom back in. Chiefland, Walmart, I think is about 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from there. Zoom back in. So look at that. 1 acre. Let's go back to the list. $416.28. Imagine you get that 1 acre for $416.28. Imagine it sells for a couple thousand, whatever it sells for. You make 18% interest. You make 18% interest. The county makes some money when whoever buys it for a couple thousand. That person can flip it probably for $7,500 to $9,000 to $10,000. He makes money. You make money. The county makes money. The bidder hopefully will make some money by flipping it. Win. Win, win. Think about this. Find out where the tax deeds are in your county. Get the list. Buy them. Make 18% interest. If it doesn't sell, you get the property. Think about it. I hope this challenges you and motivates you to learn how to do this. Thanks for watching, and God bless you. Let's talk about tax deeds some more. Okay, tax deeds. I'm looking at a tax deed list of Levy County, Florida. And you can do this the same way I'm doing this. You search for the county and the state that you're in. Let's say you're in a county in Mexico, you'd search for county, then Mexico, then property appraiser. You go to the website, you bookmark the website, you look around the website, and I suggest you call them. You talk to the clerks, they're very friendly for the most part. You ask them if you can get a list of their tax deed properties. You get a list and you look through it. And then you can do what I'm going to show you, or something with slight modifications. Okay, and this is win, win, win. It's win for you because you can buy the property, or you buy the tax deed on the property for usually a very low price, right? Once the property goes to a tax deed sale, if it sells, you make 18% interest. Or you might make a little bit less than that, but you make a pretty good interest. This is 18% here on this list. And if the property does not sell, typically, again, this might vary according to the county and the state, but if the property sells, you make a high interest rate. It might be 18%, it might be lower. If the property doesn't sell, typically you get the property. So this is the fun part for you. Okay, you get the list, and you have the list open like this. And we're going to go through some of these. And you copy the property number, which is also known as the parcel control number or parcel ID number. You copy that, right? Then you go to the county property appraiser website for the same county that you got the list from, okay? You go to search. You put in the parcel number, which is the same as the property number. You got to search this, right? Go up to the map link, okay? Back this up. So here's a 40 by 100 lot in Gemlin's unrecorded subdivision in Levy County, Florida, okay? Apparently it's good for camping. It doesn't have improvements, septic well or power, but it's good for camping, right? It looks like it's treed, okay? You might be able to sell some of these trees and make some money, okay? And what we're going to do, this lot has an assessed value of $750. I was recently at a tax deed sale in Levy County, and some of these lots were going for over $1,000. So let's go back to this lot. This is parcel number 01097071100. Okay. We're going to go back to the list, 7100. Okay. Let's say you purchase the tax deed on this lot. The cost would be $72.09. $72.09 to purchase that, right? Now, once a lot goes to tax deed sale, if someone buys it, you make 18% interest. 18% interest. That's some nice interest, right? Let's say if someone doesn't buy the lot, you get the lot. And that lot you might be able to sell it for $1,500. So think about all the wins in this. Okay? Literally, it's not that much research to do. I'm a college dropout. I dropped out of college. I went to Palm Beach Community College at the time. I think I went there for 3 years. It might have been more than 3 years. Majored in business and switched it to journalism. I continued to fail college algebra. I could not pass it. The last time I tried to take it, the third time, I spent hours at the library. When it came to the test, I would just blank out. And then I could have taken statistics to get my 2-year AA or AA in journalism. And I was just like, I can't do this. I just started working. I joined a band, all this other stuff. But all this to say, you don't have to really be good at math to do this. Let's look at this again. Here's a property number 01097071100. 18% interest. Purchase price for the tax deed, $72.09. $72.09, $72.09. Let's say I buy this. Once it goes to tax deed sale, if it sells, I make 18% interest on that investment of $72.09. Let's say it doesn't sell. Then I get that property for this amount, $72.09. Then there might be some additional recording fees, but it'll probably be under total cost, probably under 100 or around 150. Kind of guessing here, but in this 40 by 100 lot, it could probably be sold for $1,500. So look, $72.09, and either you make 18% interest, or you keep it, or you sell it, and you make 10, maybe 20 times the amount you put into it. Now over here on the right, this is what I'm doing. You can do the same thing if you want. I'm doing the research and I'm putting information about this lot. So this lot is right beside one of my lots, okay? So I intend to bid to buy this tax deed. If it doesn't go up for sale, if no one buys it, added value to my current lots, unless I sell those. So we're going to go back to that lot. Excuse me. Right over there. Yep. So this lot, right there, $72.09. This is a lot, right? Okay. $72.09, buy the tax deed, make 18% interest on this once it goes to sale and if it sells. If it doesn't sell, this lot, if I'm understanding this correctly, I own it for $72.09. And look, I have these lots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have these lots, and I would have this lot beside it, which would be nice. So think about the possibilities. You can do this where you're at. Once you learn how to do what I'm showing you how to do. Imagine this. Once you learn how to do this, imagine you go to some of your friends, some of your acquaintances, some of your family, and you say, I know how to do this. I can make you 18% interest on your money. Are you interested? And they might not be interested. You might have to show that you've made 18% interest on your money. And then you could say, on the back end, if you don't make the 18% interest, you get the property. And they might say, no, this sounds too good to be true. Well, it does sound too good to be true, but it appears to be true. And then they could say, what do you want out of it? And you could say, I'll do the research and everything, but I want 50% profit, net profit above your expenses. And then you do the research. If you make them a profit, hopefully they'll gladly pay you the 50% profit, net profit. And it's win-win-win because it's 18% interest if it's sold at the tax deed sale. And if it's not, because you've done the research, you've made sure that it's a property that has a value to it. Okay? So again, this is a basic overview. I hope this inspires you. Let's go further down the list. See, there's some notes I've taken. Look at this. This is really interesting too. Here's a property here. Hopefully we have time to go over this. Here's a property number. We'll do this real quick. We're going to copy that. Excuse me. We're going to go in here, search. Scrolling down to search by parcel number. Putting in the parcel number. Hitting the search. Going to map. Okay. Look at this. It's 1.6 acres. Okay. Has a value of $10,164. There's something else you might want to know about this. When we go back here, we scroll down. So let's go to the map again real quick. Property use, vacant land, 1.6 acres. Let's go back to here. 1.6 acres, market value, $10,164. Your price on the tax deed is $319. Either you get 18% interest once it sells. If it doesn't sell, you get 1.6 acres that you could flip. Think about it. All right, let's continue talking about tax deeds. Here we are with the tax deed list for Levy County, Florida. We're going to pick up where we left off. So we're going to look at this. This is a list from Levy County. It was a PDF. I copied it and I put it into Notepad. I'm using Windows computer. We're copying this property number here, right there. Then we're looking at the qpublic.net/Levy. We're looking at Levy County Property Appraiser website. Then you can use this with maybe with slight modifications for a county that you're interested in searching for. Scroll down here to search by parcel number. Right clicking, we're putting in the property number or the parcel number, we're hitting search. Going to map. And this is a nice sized lot. It's 1.6 acres. The assessed value is $10,164. You can zoom out, get a view of it. Okay. Zoom in. 1.6 acres, assessed value $10,164. Let's go back to the tax deed list. Okay, here we are. So to buy this tax deed, here we are, it's $319.63. Okay, $319.63. Once it goes to sale, this 1.6 acres with a market value of $10,164. Once this goes to a tax deed sale, if someone buys it, you make 18% interest. Think about that. If someone buys this, you bought the tax deed for $319.63. If someone buys that, you make 18% interest. Okay? If someone doesn't buy it, guess what? You get the property. As far as I understand, check with the tax clerk of the county that you're living in, because this might vary according to state and perhaps even according to county. So again, this is a general overview. I want you to use this as a template, but then also verify this with your own county and state. So we're at the Levy County tax deed list. I got the list from them. It was a PDF, portable document file. I copied it. I put it into Notepad. Again, here's the property. 1.6 acres with a market value of $10,164. Let's say we get the tax deed, or I get the tax deed for $319.63. Once it goes to sale, if it goes to sale, and it will probably get bought, I make 18% interest on the money. Okay. If this goes up for sale and someone buys this 1.6 acres for $4,000, they might be able to flip it and make $3,000. Good for them. Okay. They might buy it for $4, sell it for $7, make $3,000. They make money. Okay. The county makes money. And I make 18% interest. So win, win, and win. Let's say this property that I buy the tax deed for $319.63 for the 1.6 acres with a market value of $10,164. Let's say no one buys it at the sale. Guess who gets the property? Well, if I'm understanding this correctly, I get the property. So you get 1.6 acres for $319.63. I could probably flip very quickly for $6,500. So what's the ROI? What's the return on investment? It's good, right? It's pretty high. So think about this where you are. Get the tax deed list, copy it, put it in a text file or a notepad. My suggestion is you can do this or do something similar. You could probably put it in Excel or something with a spreadsheet. And then you can write little notes here on the right. I have a few lots in this area called Gemlin's Unrecorded Subdivision. So what I'm doing, one of the things that I'm doing, this is kind of interesting to me, and you could do this if you have lots, and you might find lots owned by the county. Okay, you might want to buy the tax deeds on those lots. Okay, and if it goes up to tax deed sale and someone buys it, you make 18% interest. Okay, on your investment. If someone doesn't buy it, you get the lot. Or you might get first option to buy the lot, depending on the county and the state law. Something for you to verify just by calling the tax assessor or property appraiser or both and just taking notes, okay? So let's look at another lot. Okay, this is property number 01097133300. Copying that, right click on the mouse. Go to the property appraiser's website. In this case, it's qpublic.net/levy, and then we've clicked on to get in this. We're going to search. Search by parcel number. Right click the mouse. Paste. Search. Go to map. Okay. Backing out a little bit. Here's a property. It's approximately 40 feet wide by 100 feet deep, or approximately 4,000 square feet. I own these properties. So if I get this one, okay, and let me check if that's the right number, excuse me. Yep, appears to be correct. So let's say I get this property. And it goes to tax deed sale, no one buys it, then I get to buy it, or it might just go directly to me. And then if I get it, I own these lots, you see, surrounded by kind of the transparent green, translucent green, etc. So I could have that lot essentially for the price, if no one buys it, of $72.09. But if someone buys it, I get 18% interest. So I'm going to hopefully try to get this one. And then what I could do with this one is write this person a postcard. I suggest you do the same thing. Go to the Dollar Tree or Dollar Store or Walmart. Get some 4x6 index cards, or 3x5. 4x6 are probably better. Get some nice stamps, some stamps that have some flavor to them. Send them a letter. Send them a postcard. So this is this person's name. They live in Springfield, Ohio. You know what you could do to make this postcard memorable? You could find out what's something cool to do in Springfield, Ohio. Maybe there's some type of amusement park or roller coaster. And then you could draw this person on a roller coaster. It doesn't have to be a great picture, but it just shows that you care. You care about them, you know? And you draw them on a roller coaster having a really good time, right, with some friends and family. So you could send them a postcard and then just say, hey, I'm interested in buying a property. I can pay cash and cover all closing costs. Let me know. And also, if my offer is something that if you want more for this, please let me know and I'll see what I can do. And then you could you could also say, I have a limited amount of cash, so let me know as soon as possible, and just call me either way. I really want to get your property. Let's see what we can do. You really want to get them to call you. You can make them a low offer, but have them call you, and maybe you can get them a higher offer. Just try to get them on the phone, okay, or texting. So you could email that person. This is the one I'm going to try to get the tax deed sale. If no one buys it, then hopefully I can add it to these lots that I currently own. And then I could try to get this lot. So I could write her a letter, Terry Litzelman. She lives in Arizona. I could find out what goes on in Fort Moab, Arizona. Search that online, Bing, DuckDuckGo, search that, and then draw a picture of Terry Litzelman doing something fun in this area of Arizona, right? Sending her a postcard, saying, hey, your property is worth $750. How about if I give you $500 cash? You let them know you're offering them something low, but you can pay all closing costs and do it really quickly. You don't need to do a title search or anything like that. So I'm going to try to get that one and try to get this one. And then if this doesn't buy at the tax deed sale, I'll try to get that one. So this is something that you can use to model to buy properties in your county or nearby counties, okay? We're going to go back to the tax deed list. Look how big this list is. So I'm going to try to go through here and take notes on these properties and determine which ones to buy that I might have interest in. So if they don't sell and don't get 18%, I have value in them. This is something you can do too. All right, thanks for watching. I hope this motivates you. God bless you. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell